man. I should not have started,
You didn't got him going. Now he mad. He about to go up there and throw something at him.
All right, let's do old school intro since we ain't had nothing before this.
Old school.
Old school.
Old
Like,
school.
Let's
hey
do
guys, how's it going?
You're now. So I thought he was here long enough to hear about Quiet Storm, or was here longer than he said.
I think so. I haven't listened to the radio on Sundays like at night in a long time, but
I don't even listen to. I don't even think my car got radio.
Yes, it do.
It probably didn't.
He said, "I don't think my car has
they got
radio."
a 2010 out there. I don't think he got it.
What's a radio?
Yeah,
That old school stuff. I don't know nothing about.
I don't know.
I need his car.
It automatically goes to Pandora in my car.
He ain't got.
Oh yeah, then.
Wasn't that him that say he don't got CD player in his car too? He ain't got CD player. He ain't got a radio.
He said, "Wait, I
What do your car? What do your car have? Do it have a dashboard?
You
That's
know, ain't know how to fly.
Look.
so it's underwater
It can fly.
capable.
Yeah, all that.
Stuff about him, like him, Burrows. I used to, I don't really watch them. What's old boy Brendan like? On the Ravens.
Jackson.
Lamar,
Jackson?
yeah.
Oh.
I don't watch their games. Like I know they're good, but I don't literally watch them. I'm like, I watch them here and there. If they play my team, I'll watch them, but I don't really watch them. But they
I watch black quarterback, so
Okay.
I always root for the black quarterback. That's the games I watch.
Still
so I
I
didn't know
rise.
Josh Allen.
Black
either.
History Month. Let's go.
It
Vote
is
for everybody black.
Definitely black. That's like Brandon. I'm having rough times. I need 20. I'm gonna give her 20. I'm not gonna be like, well, first I'm not about it. What you need 20 for? I don't care. You needed 20. I'm gonna give you 20.
Hey, let me borrow
And
$20
if you gonna
to
give
the
it back,
mall,
that's dope. Maybe that's just me. I ain't got 20
He said,
today.
I'm
though.
talking to
my pocket's funny
think-
today.
I think it's okay to give without expectations, but you would want to also be around a group of people who will have you when you need them too, though.
right.
But I think that we're at an age where we need to be more in control of our emotions
Agreed.
and not allow somebody else to have control.
Have that much
over.
control over you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
that's true.
I never brought that up because I think me and you was talking, and I was telling you about the kids at my school. So I got a partner I work with. Me and him observe these kids all day, and so the one thing I noticed, there's always these certain couples. They don't deal with nobody else but they significant other. That's like the four of us in the room, and only you two talk to you two. And me and Travis, we talk to us two. We talk to the people coming in and out. We talk to the people walking down the street. But y'all stay right over there. Don't talk to nobody. And y'all day is messed up if they ain't around. And it's like creating this dependency. And so now you dependent. Every moment is dependent on this person. And then next you know, we got a 20-something-year-old young man that every time she break up with him, he loses his mind. Every time he tell her, I'm not coming home tonight, her life is over. So I just wonder, how do you break some of those cycles?
That's tough too, because a lot of that's rough, because a lot of them kids, they do like commit suicide and stuff.
They do.
over things like that.
Women used to do. Like women used to be all emotional where a dude break up when they can't function at work, they can't do this, they can't do that. Now it's the guys, I can't go to work, I can't think straight, and now I gotta start over, I gotta find somebody. So my thing is, how do you start over in the dating world if you have that kind of mindset? Like you go on 3 dates, you pretty much in love with somebody.
Oh, jeez.
That's how I see it anyway.
I don't know how they be falling.
I've
in
seen
love.
it happen. I've watched it happen firsthand, but I think that ultimately what happens or how that happens is because people don't take the time out to heal properly
Yeah.
and to invest all their time back into themselves. A lot of people don't know how to be alone, and so I think that ultimately it's easier for them to jump from relationship to relationship to relationship.
Comfort.
Nice. And it's funny.
End of the world. Like,
I think it'll be hard to
Like those do.
break that cycle. I think it'll be very hard. I think that's like a human emotion to be attached with people, to like grow an attachment and want to be in some sort of clique or in something. Like if you go in any high school, you're going to see a certain group of people sitting with this people, a certain group of people sitting with that people. It's very rare that you find a person that's really just one. Even if there's somebody who's weird, they hang around other people who's seen as quote unquote weird, or somebody who may have a mental handicap. They may hang with other people with that. I think it's kind of human nature to kind of pair up, like, and want to do that. It would be more easier maybe to explain healthier ways to move on from people than it would be to get people to not get attached, because it's kind of hard to open up to somebody, share your thoughts, your feelings, and then not trust them, not be attached, or not care what they think about you or how they feel about you or anything like that. If you've, told them real things about you, like if you really sat down and told somebody about your true self, and then they were just like, oh, okay, whatever. Like I'm not never you would be like, wow, I should have never did it. So I think it'd be tough to kind of wean people off of being dependent on someone else or wanting to pair up.
A lot of
or
these
find
people, I
someone.
think, just need a therapist.
Yeah.
Or need Jesus. Both. Because a lot of it's kind of funny because the people don't really want to stop and examine what issues they have, what traumas they have, because of how they acted in the relationships. Will show like, okay, well, I have abandonment issues. Okay, so now I'm sitting here, I'm afraid to be alone. My dad left me, my mom left me, somebody left me in my life. I don't want that to happen again. Trying to do whatever they can to try to make the relationship work, and when it doesn't work, now they feel like the world don't love them, that person don't love them, and they go result in whatever they go result in. So a lot of trauma, past trauma. hurts.
Definitely. Everybody should definitely take the time to be by themselves and learn themselves and actually be comfortable. It's so many people who, if they can't go out and be around a large social environment, like they're bored to death in their house, like with themselves. Like they can't be with their own personality, their own thoughts. And it's like, dang, you can't just have fun. Like you can't do anything to consume your time with yourself to make you like comfortable. And it's so many people that the pandemic actually showed me when I saw like how people's reacting to like not being able to socialize a lot. Not just like not see anybody. Of course, that would be weird to never see anybody else, but I can't go to a concert. I might go crazy. And it's like, dang, I didn't even realize people needed people that much to where it's like, okay, as soon as it open, I'm going to go, regardless of regulations, anything. If it's available, I'd rather put my health at risk than not be by a group of people. That's wild to me. Like, that's when you kind of got to be like, all right, man, what's going on? Like, why don't you want to be alone with yourself? Like,
I don't like me.
I feel like from going from relationship to relationship, it kind of prevents you from learning that. Like before the relationship I was in now, I was single for 5 years because I felt like I didn't want to be in a relationship. Like I generally didn't want it. It wasn't that I wasn't looking, I wasn't nothing, but I just didn't want it.
Yeah.
I was in a long-term relationship, got out of that and figured, why not be single? Why not? And what I found out is I don't like to go to clubs. I don't like to do certain stuff that I was actively doing that was just the people who I was hanging around or the environments that I was in. People kind of need that. People kind of need that time to be alone and discover themselves.
That's true.
I think some people don't find their hobbies either, so they can be alone. Like, kind of like what you were saying.